Ellen, have I got news for you? You're not gonna believe this.
What's up?
Alice is getting married. Isn't that exciting?
What? Seriously?
Yep. Aren't you happy for her? And her future husband is like a dream come true. He's like a real-life Prince Charming.
Oh, yeah? What's so great about him?
He makes $250,000 a year. Can you imagine?
Wow, good for him. So what's he do for a living that he makes that much? What is he, a lawyer or something?
I haven't asked. Does it really matter? Doesn't he sound incredible? But if he's making $250K a year, it must be something amazing, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? I said $250K. Are you even listening? You know you're old enough now that you should really understand the value of money.
It's not that I don't understand. It's just that I think there's more to a person than how much money they make.
Ugh, you've always been like that. Why do you always have to be so rebellious? So negative. You're not the easiest person to love, you know.
Well, excuse me. My bad.
I still regret spending all that money on sending you to college. What was I thinking? I have no idea why we're doing that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Do you have to bring that up again? Why do you always have to keep coming back to this? It's not like you have any interest in me anyway. Do you even know what my major is? I told you I'm really grateful for the opportunity you gave me. I've told you that more times than I can count, actually.
I know you always like to remind me that you went to a public school and you got a scholarship. But so what? I let you get away with so much and don't even ask for anything in return. You had better be grateful.
I literally just told you how grateful I am. How many times do I need to say it? And how do you know I'm not gonna put this degree to good use? I haven't even graduated yet.
And then you just had to go to some college nobody's ever even heard of. What was the point? Do you know how embarrassed I am for you? How am I supposed to brag about you to my friends?
I mean, my school is actually pretty well respected in my field. I've tried to explain this to you, but you don't want to listen. And I still don't think you even know what I'm studying.
Well, I've never heard of it. That's all that matters. How good of a school can it really be?
Well, sorry you've never heard of it before. That's not really my fault, though. It's the perfect school for what I want to study. That's why I chose it. I wish you'd try to understand that.
Anyway, enough about you. We've got much more important things to discuss. Can you just try not to ruin your sister's engagement? We're all very happy for her.
Yeah, sure. Why would I want to do that? That never even occurred to me.
Oh, and one more thing while I have you. We're getting together with her fiancé's family soon. They'll all be coming over to the house for dinner. But you don't have to come. It's perfectly fine with us if you just find something else to do. In fact, please do find something to do with yourself.
Yeah? You sure you don't want me to come? I could try to make it. I mean, I'm busy with school, but I bet I could find time.
If his family knows we have a daughter like you, it could be really embarrassing. I don't want them to call the wedding off or anything.
Oh, that's what you mean. Gee, thanks, Mom.
We're going full steam ahead pretending like you don't even exist for now. Don't mess this up for us.
Am I really that much of a problem for you? I really don't mean to be.
I describe you more as a burden, but yeah, you're kind of a problem too, now that you mention it. Thanks for pointing that out. Just by being around, you make the rest of the family look bad. We have to maintain appearances. Your sister is about to marry a rich guy.
Well, all right. I understand. I'll stay away from Alice's fiancé and his family. So I'll make sure I don't come home whenever they're coming around. I'd hate to embarrass you in front of them. Just let me know when it is once you figure it out, okay? I'll see if I can stay with one of my friends for the night.
Thanks, that'd be great. We all appreciate it. Hi again, Helen. We finally got to meet Alice's future in-laws. The coast is clear now.
Oh, how lovely. So, how was it? Did you hide any pictures of me you might have laying around?
Don't be so sensitive. Her fiancé seems like such an incredible man. We just couldn't be happier for her. He had on these really expensive clothes, like Prada or something European like that. And his parents came off as super high class too. They drive a Benz. His name is Matt, by the way. Your future brother-in-law. Aren't you so excited for your sister?
Wow, sounds great. Sorry I missed it. That's a pretty normal name. It's not really what I was expecting. I'm glad he doesn't have one of those silly-sounding newfangled names that a lot of people have these days.
Hey now, what do you mean by that?
Nothing, really. It was just a harmless observation. Like, I always figured Alice would go for a guy named Brayden or Aiden or Caden or whatever.
And what would be wrong with that? Those are perfectly nice names. The plans for the wedding are coming together nicely, too. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony. Oh, and we haven't mentioned you at all yet, by the way. So don't come to the wedding either, all right? We don't want any surprises.
Yeah, sure. Of course I'll stay away. Why would I want to come? You guys obviously don't want me there. I've been really busy lately anyway, so I wasn't planning on going. I'm honestly relieved you told me not to come.
Oh, well, then that works out nicely, doesn't it? Thanks for understanding.
So, did you find out any more about him? What he does for a living? Where he went to school? Anything at all? When you told me how much he makes, I was curious about what he's like, you know?
Oh my god. You're not trying to go snooping around trying to find out more about him, are you? Please don't ruin Alice's wedding.
Why would I want to do that? You really don't know me at all, do you? I was just curious, that's all. I mean, I think it's kind of weird that you don't even want to know what he does.
He's apparently a hotshot in finance at some big trading firm. Whatever that means. He works really long hours almost every day, so he barely has any time to spend with your sister. Apparently, he feels really bad about it, though. He's such a gentleman. Always thinking about your sister.
Wow. Sounds like a nice guy, yeah.
And since he's so busy, he wants Alice to stay home once they get married. He needs somebody there to support him while he's working all those long hours.
Oh, wow. So Alice is going to be a housewife after they get married? I never would have imagined that.
Well, of course she is. Her fiancé makes more than enough for both of them.
But Alice can't do housework at all. Like, not even a little bit. How's that going to work? Does she think she's all of a sudden going to be able to cook and clean and stuff? She's always hated that stuff.
If she just hires a maid, she won't have to worry about any of that, right?
Well, I hope her husband is okay with that. She's certainly gonna need all the help she can get.
Like I said, he makes $250K a year. Why wouldn't he be okay with hiring a maid? He can afford to give Alice anything she wants. You know, I should have expected this from you. Why can't you just be happy for your sister? It sounds like you're jealous of her. Please try not to ruin her happiness, okay?
What? I'm not jealous. What gave you that idea? I keep telling you there's more to a person than how much money they make in my mind. I just mean that if somebody makes that much, they must be pretty good with money. He might not want to waste it on a maid if he doesn't need to. A lot of times rich people get that way by being really frugal, you know? He might want to live within their means.
Why are you explaining this to me? You think I don't know these things. But anyway, enough about him for now. There's something else we need to discuss. I'm going to have to ask you to find a new place to live pretty soon.
What? Why do I have to do that?
Your sister is marrying a rich guy. Do I have to say it again? 250K! 250K!
Yeah, and? I still don't see what the connection is. Why does that mean I have to move out?
I mean, compared to that kind of lifestyle, you're just too out of place. What have you ever done to benefit your family anyway? Like I said, you're just a burden to us. We don't need a daughter who doesn't contribute anything. Go ahead and get out.
This is totally out of left field. How do you expect me to find a new place to live all of a sudden like this?
Why don't you just find some rundown apartment by your worthless college? I think you'd be happier there anyway.
Oh my god. I can't believe you're really kicking me out. I guess I could try to find some place. I'll have to see if I can pick up some more hours at my job. Hopefully I can make enough to afford my own place.
Look, I don't really care where you go, but you can't stay here. I want you gone.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks for caring, Mom. Hey, Mom? Are you guys out and about somewhere? I'm at the house, but it looks like no one's home. Where is everyone?
You told me the movers are coming today, right? Why would we be there? We'd just be in the way. Besides, I don't want to get all covered in dust.
Okay, sure, whatever you say. But, I mean, it's just the stuff from my room. It's not like it's gonna be that big a deal. I didn't know it would bother you so much to have movers come around.
Things are different for us now. We're not the kind of people who have to deal with low-class people like that anymore. Thanks to your sister, we have a life of luxury waiting for us now.
A life of luxury, huh? What are you smoking?
Shut up! I don't want to hear it from you. Just hurry up and get out of my house. You should fit right in with those movers. I wonder who smells worse, you or them.
Hey, at least they're doing some real work for a living.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'd rather work for a living than live off my daughter's husband. Who knows where he even gets his money from anyway?
See? There's that jealousy again. You can't fool me, you know. I know how you really feel.
Yeah, sure you do. I've always thought of you as the queen of compassion. So I don't really have a lot of stuff to move. I'd imagine everything will be out by the afternoon. So then everything will be safe for you to come back home. You won't have to be annoyed by my presence anymore.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hopefully you're gone by the time we get back. Let me know if you're running late, okay? Best of luck in your new life. I hope you can make it on your own.
That sounded kind of like you never want to talk to me again. Are you joking right now? You can't be serious, right?
Yeah. Once Alice is married, I don't plan on ever talking to you again. Consider yourself disowned.
Wow. I was really that terrible of a daughter, huh? I wish I'd known. Okay, well, I guess I'd better work on getting everything in order so I can survive on my own. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, yeah. You better get to work on that. It's not going to be easy for a loser like you. You better not ask us for anything ever again. Don't even show your face around here.
You better not expect anything from me ever again either. I really did a lot for you, whether you realize it or not. You might finally have to learn how to put air in your bike tires yourself. Even though it's incredibly easy, I always hated doing that for you.
My bike? Who cares about that old thing? We're gonna be driving a Benz from now on. I won't have any use for a bike anymore. Don't you get it? We finally made it.
Well, I don't even know how to change a tire on a car, so best of luck to you with that. Don't come asking for help when you can't figure it out for yourself.
I would never let you touch my car. I bet it'd rot immediately.
I think you call that rust, not rot. God, you're so stupid.
It's not like we won't have the money to take care of it. You think we'll be doing anything ourselves anymore? You know we'll be able to afford the whole undercarriage cleaning in the winter and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. Life of luxury and all that. How foolish of me. How could I have forgotten? So, in that case, once the movers and I are gone, that's it. You'll never have to put up with me again. Thanks so much for everything. What a wonderful mother you've been.
You're welcome. I tried my best even though you were so difficult.
Tomorrow's the big day, huh? I finally, officially won't be your daughter anymore.
Why are you contacting me? What's this about all of a sudden? I'm busy. It's the day before Alice's wedding. Why are you bothering me now? Are you trying to put a hex on us by reaching out to me today or something?
Oh, my bad. No, I would never do that. Although, maybe I should have looked into that. There was just one last little thing I wanted to complain about, and then I'll leave you alone. Tomorrow's also the day you'll finally be free from working and paying taxes, right? How wonderful that must be for you. I bet you think you've really earned it too, right?
That's right. I can't wait. No more work ever again.
I had no idea you and Dad were just gonna quit your jobs too. Must be nice. It's bold of you to just put your greed right out in the open like that. I'm impressed, honestly. Matt hasn't said anything about it?
You can say whatever you want to me. I really don't care anymore. I'm the one who's gonna be rich, not you. How are you doing, by the way? Are you emotionally and, more importantly, financially prepared for your new life on your own?
You think I'm worried about you cutting me off? How cute. I'm gonna be just fine. Glad I'm finally away from you, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Don't act like you're not upset.
You don't have to worry about me. Not that I thought you were going to. But I'm gonna be fine. I'm totally set up to make it on my own.
Wow, that's incredible. I never thought a lazy girl like you would ever be able to do it.
Thanks for the compliment, I guess. So, anyway, no matter what happens from now on, I'm gonna live the rest of my life like you don't even exist. I expect you to do the same, alright?
That sounds lovely. Thanks for understanding.
So you understand this means you can never ask me for anything ever again. Right, Mom?
Of course I do. What would I ever need from you anyway? I told you about Alice's husband. Do you really need me to remind you again? 250K! 250K!
Yeah, you told me. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
Good. You better not forget it.
I'm still confused as to why that's the only thing that's important to you. Do you know anything else about the guy at all?
What else do I need to know? He's rich. No matter what, you better not show up all of a sudden tomorrow or try any other stunt to ruin your sister's big day.
Why would I do that? I've got plans of my own. I'd never be caught dead at that wedding.
You have plans? Since when is that a thing? Oh my god, did you finally find a boyfriend?
No, it's not that. Not that I would tell you, even if I did. I'm not your daughter anymore, right? What do you care if I ever find a boyfriend? I've just got some things I need to take care of tomorrow. I have to look out for myself from now on, you know?
So what? You have to go work at your silly little job or something. What? Did you get somebody to hire you to flip burgers or something? I can't imagine what else you'd be good for.
What do you care anyway? It's my life. I'll do what I want with it. And don't ever try to pry into my life again. We're both just gonna pretend like we never knew each other, alright? Just stay out of my life.
You think I have any interest in what you're up to? Stop kidding yourself. As long as you don't do anything to ruin the day tomorrow, You can do whatever you want with your life as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I guess I should have known you'd say that. I always kinda knew you didn't care about me at all.
Duh! I thought it was obvious that Alice has always been my favorite. Everyone knows that. You came along later as kind of just like an afterthought. No one ever really wanted you around. Honestly, life would have been a lot easier without you.
Fine, I've heard enough. Do you really need to say all that to your own daughter? Enjoy your new life. I know I'll be happy to finally be rid of you.
You don't have to tell me twice. I can't wait for the wedding to be over and the real fun to start. I wish tomorrow would hurry up and get here already.
I mean, it's only a few hours away now. I'm honestly kind of jealous that you can be so excited about it. You're like a kid on Christmas Eve. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye! Hey, Helen. How have you been? Helen! Why aren't you answering your phone? I just tried to call you.
Sorry, who's this?
It's me, your mother. Duh!
Oh, wow. I never would have expected it to be the lady who disowned me for no good reason. How lucky.
Stop lying. I need you to listen to me. Listen, Helen, we're in big, big trouble.
Okay. And? Instead of talking to the daughter you disowned, why don't you talk to your lovely older daughter, Alice? She was always your favorite, right?
No, you don't get it. She's in trouble too. Matt has done something awful. When you hear what he did, I'm sure you'll be angry about it too. We're family, after all.
I kinda doubt it, but go ahead.
Don't you care at all? This is important. Listen to me.
Fine, can you just cut to the chase? What is it?
Well, it turns out Matt has been entertaining his clients at strip clubs. Can you believe it? He's a married man.
I mean, it's just business, right? And it's not like you ever seem to care about anything except his money.
No, this is way beyond what you would normally expect. It is absolutely not normal.
What do you mean, exactly?
Well, the places he's going to, the girls are doing more than just stripping, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no! Wow! I'm shocked, I tell you! Shocked!
Don't give me that attitude. This is serious.
So you were able to detect my sarcasm there, huh?
Oops. Well, can you believe it? Don't you have anything to say?
Like I said, for some of those finance bros, stuff like that is just business. I can't say I'm too surprised. Even if Matt isn't really that into the whole idea, he might feel like he has to entertain his clients like that to compete. I don't think the kind of dudes who do business deals in places like that are exactly fine upstanding gentlemen or anything, though.
He's a married man. How do you think your sister feels? It would be bad enough if he were just going to strip clubs. But to find out he's not just looking, he's doing other things. Ugh, it makes me so angry.
Well, good luck with all that.
That's all you have to say. Aren't you worried about your sister? I can't say I'm surprised. You would never understand humiliation like this. You've never had anything to lose.
You need to chill. I don't think it's the kind of thing she'll never be able to get over.
But you haven't even heard the worst of it yet. You're not gonna believe this. He caught something and gave it to your sister. Oh my god, that's hilarious. There's nothing funny about it. What is wrong with you? Okay, fine. So, what did she catch, huh? Oh no, I'm so concerned. Why must you insist on knowing all the gory details? That's not what's important.
Sure, whatever. Then can we be done here? I don't really want to know anyway.
It's chlamydia. Isn't that disgusting? Can you even imagine?
Ew. Well, at least it's not that serious, right? She could have caught a lot worse than that. I've heard it goes away pretty quickly with just some regular old antibiotics.
You're missing the point. It's not about whether or not she'll get better. The problem is that he would give your sister a disease like that in the first place.
Oh my god, you can't be serious? Do you really think I care? You're out of your mind.
And then Matt got angry at her when she confronted him about it. He's trying to claim that Alice was cheating, and that's how she caught it. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow. So, what did you say? This I kind of do want to hear.
Well, of course she denied it. What kind of woman do you think your sister is? I could never imagine Alice doing something like that. Matt wasted a bunch of money on this stupid fantasy of his, too.
Wait, what? What did he waste money on?
He hired a private detective to follow Alice. And they're trying to claim they caught her cheating, too. I just can't believe it's true.
Oh my god! That's so funny! Sounds like they really deserve each other, huh? So, she found some tech bro to bang on the side or something? Or was it like her yoga teacher or something?
How dare you?
What? I thought you wanted to talk to me about it. I can be done whenever you want.
Oh, fine. Yes, it was her yoga teacher.
Ha! How'd I guess? Looks like she was putting her husband's money to good use, huh? I'm sure he's super happy he was paying for those yoga lessons now.
That's the thing! He says she has to give him all his money back. Everything he's used to support her.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. And that's it. So what exactly are you so angry about? Sounds like Alice made her bed, and now she has to lie in it. What did she expect?
It's not just the money that's the problem, though. There's more. I mean, Alice isn't the only one who's struggling. Matt's in trouble, too.
Oh, wow. What happened to the golden boy? Did he spend it all on women?
He's hooked on some kind of casino games you can play on the computer.
Oh, he's into online casinos, huh? Yeah, they've gotten really popular lately. I know it's still illegal in some states, but I think pretty much anything goes here. What's the big deal? He's not breaking any laws.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Then what? Come on and spit it out. The suspense is killing me.
He's been burning his whole salary on gambling. So we're more or less completely broke now.
God, what an idiot! I thought he was supposed to be some financial genius. But he doesn't know not to spend more than he can afford to lose on gambling?
You think he should have known better? I figured he knew what he was doing.
The house always wins. You've never heard that expression before? The whole thing is set up that way. No one wins at the casino for long. For some people, once they're hooked, they keep coming back for more. They don't know when to cut their losses. At some point, you're just throwing your money away.
Well, how could you expect me and your sister to know that? We're not gamblers.
I thought that was just pretty common knowledge, though. Pretty much everyone knows the casino always wins in the end. Still, it could be worse. At least it wasn't an underground casino, though, right? It's not like he's gonna go to jail or anything.
But what are we gonna do now? My life of luxury is all gone.
I mean, you could always just go back to work, you know?
There's no way I can go back to work now. It's been too long.
Are you serious?
Over the last 2 years, you can't imagine how lavish our lifestyle has been. I can't go back to working like some commoner now. Just imagine what the neighbors would think.
Is now really the time to be worrying about what the neighbors will think? Don't you have bigger problems?
Why wouldn't I worry about that?
So, one other thing I'm kinda wondering about. Matt was only gambling with his own money, right? He wasn't doing anything crazy to feed his addiction, was he? You might want to check on that, you know?
Yeah, he was stealing too. When his salary wasn't enough anymore, he started taking money from his company.
Oh my god.
They fired him and are suing him for damages. I have no idea how he'll ever pay that money back.
Sounds like he turned out to be the epitome of a terrible husband, huh?
What's gonna happen to us now? Our whole future is ruined.
How much does he owe, anyway?
They haven't even been able to figure it out yet. Sounds like it's gonna be a lot.
Wow. That much, huh? You know, I've seen some stories in the news about people having to pay millions of dollars for white-collar crimes like that lately. I guess it turns out that Matt guy is just another loser like them.
How can you be so cold? What about your sister? What about me?
I mean, I am listening to you, but none of this has anything to do with me. We're not family anymore, remember? Please don't try to tell me you forgot that you told me you were disowning me.
Yes, fine, I did say those things. But it's different now. We're still family, right? I'm still your mother.
I wonder what your old self would say. Why don't you go back in time 2 years and ask her?
Please don't do this to me.
I kept my promise to you. I never contacted you once. Why couldn't you do the same for me?
You know I would have liked to hear from you every once in a while.
How can you possibly expect me to believe that after everything you said?
I was hard on you because I thought it would be good for you. I just wanted to see you make something of yourself.
Surely you're not serious. What a lame excuse.
No, I mean it. Alice always needed encouragement, so I gave it to her.
And look how that turned out. She cheated on her husband with her yoga teacher that he was paying for and caught the clap.
Well, she did land a husband who made $250K a year.
And right from the start, I told you there's more to a person than just how much money they make. Remember that?
How were we supposed to know he would turn out like this when we first met him?
Shouldn't have Alice been more careful in the first place if she was going to marry the guy? Isn't it kind of her fault for only caring about his money?
Well, it's a little too late for that advice now. Why didn't you say anything at the time?
Don't you get it twisted. You told me I was too rebellious and negative and that I was so difficult to love all the time. Don't try to make all this my fault now. You've brought this on yourselves. You just took this Matt guy at his word that he made all this money and was this big, important finance bro. You never bothered to ask any questions at all. You were just happy to take his money.
I thought I could trust him. Alice chose him, after all.
Sure, like I said, it's her responsibility. She made a terrible decision and now she has to live with it. Why are you acting like you're some kind of victim in this whole mess when you were clearly just after his money? Are we done yet? Talking to you is kind of making me feel sick.
No, wait. It's not like that. I'm not trying to argue with you. I just need someone to talk to.
Look, I sat here and listened to your sob stories about my sister and her husband's STDs, and about how he was a gambling addict who got caught embezzling. None of that has anything to do with me. I do not care one little bit.
I mean, I guess you're right. But there's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
God, you're such a pain in the butt. Hurry up and get to the point.
Well, the thing is...
What is it? I don't have all day.
I actually saw you in a magazine recently. You've gotten pretty famous, haven't you?
Oh, so that's why you're texting me, huh? It's really not that big a deal.
Well, the article said you were quite the young entrepreneur. It sounded pretty impressive. They said you started your own business while you were still in college, and that it's been a huge success.
Yeah, it's true that I started my own business, I'll give you that. But whether or not it's a huge success isn't really up to me to decide. And it's not like I did everything all by myself. I had great people around me. When you've got people behind you, you can do anything.
So I was wondering, how much is your company making these days? If you don't mind me asking.
It's not all about how much the company makes. It's a lot more complicated than that.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't expect you to understand this, but it's more about the price of the stock. It doesn't really matter how much the company is bringing in as long as the investors' confidence is high. As long as people believe in the company, they'll be willing to invest in it, and the stock goes up.
Okay, so how much of that stock do you have then?
Why should I tell you?
Why not? I'm your mother!
That's not something I feel comfortable discussing with the person who disowned me.
But that was a long time ago. Are you still hung up on that?
Yeah, I am. Why wouldn't I be?
But it said your company is one of the hottest new startups out there.
Oh, did it?
So you've got to be making at least $250,000, right?
Wouldn't you like to know? Here's something I can tell you, though.
What?
When you're running your own business, you've got to be very careful with all your paperwork. So of course I've got an accountant who handles all my taxes for me.
Oh, wow. Your own accountant?
Yeah, I want to make sure I've got a specialist I can trust handling things for me. They help me make sure I'm taking advantage of every tax break I can get, too. So yeah, I don't even worry too much about how much I make anymore.
It's that much? Sounds like you're quite the businesswoman if you've got your own accountant handling all your finances for you.
You could say that.
I always knew you'd do something great with your life, Helen.
Do you really think that's gonna work at this point? Like, am I supposed to say, "Gee, thanks, Mom. I love you too," or something? You must be out of your mind.
No, really. I've always known you were talented, Helen. You have to believe me.
What was it you said about my college again?
I have no idea.
I think it was something along the lines of, "Well, I've never heard of it, and that's all that matters." You don't remember saying that?
It's just that I wasn't aware of it, that's all.
Do you even know what my major was? Did you ever bother to ask? I majored in business administration. Does that ring a bell?
Business administration?
I guess not, huh? I always knew I wanted to start my own company, so I chose the college with a good business program.
Oh, is that why you went there?
I met a bunch of great people there, and we all got together and founded a company. It was hard work, but it was so worth it. You know what I think about people like you, who are always trying to find out how much everybody makes? I hate them.
Helen, how could you say that?
If you want me to pay you back the money you spent sending me to college, I can do that. But not another penny. This time it's goodbye for real.
Wait, Helen, listen to me. You have to help me. We're family. Please help me.
So, after all the fighting my sister and Matt were doing, they ended up getting a divorce. What a surprise, right? And I heard that it turned out it wasn't just chlamydia they had. Apparently, that came from Alice's yoga teacher. But it turned out that Matt had caught gonorrhea from somewhere too. So they both got hit with a double whammy. My parents had no choice but to go out and look for jobs again. But as old as they are, they never really found anything good. My friends from college and I kept growing our business more and more. We've made some deals with companies in the same field and even bought out some other startups. It's been super rewarding. I hope I never get caught up in my horrible family's problems again. As long as I can do that, I think I've got a long, happy life ahead of me.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and let us know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this and press the bell for notifications.